Hey everybody, Seamount for Life here with another PGA Tour 2K21 video of the preview version that I have access to this week. What I want to do on this video is I actually want to go through, now that I've had some time to play the game and go through all the different difficulties and all the settings, I want to play on Legendary with my preferred settings. And there is one setting that's extremely important that I was unaware of the very first time I played this in the first video I made for Legendary. There is a putting and approach camera that is actually in the settings area that gives you the information you're going to need to actually be able to make putts and read greens to the best of your ability on the Legendary default settings. And what I'll do is we'll just walk you through here on the difficulty settings. I just want to show you a couple of the adjustments I'm going to make to the stock Legendary preset. And again, I will applaud HP Studios for giving us the ability to do this. Not only do you have 6 difficulty levels in this game, which is awesome, but you also have the flexibility of going through all of the different settings, aids, all that stuff, and toggling it off and on and just kind of to your preference to create your own custom difficulty level and pretty much play the game however you want to play it. So let's dive on in. I want to walk you through some of the changes I'm going to make to the default and show you where to go to kind of play my preferred settings for Legendary, and then we'll play 9 holes on those settings. Here we go. All right, so first, I'm going to jump into the difficulty menu. And we'll just go over to the settings difficulty area. And again, here are the presets that they have kind of stock for you that you can utilize. But again, you can also go through them and adjust them to your liking and kind of turn it into a custom difficulty. So we'll jump straight to the Legendary or Legend difficulty, which of course is the most difficult option in the game. And here are the adjustments I make to this, and this is more of a preference thing. First thing I do is I go down a distance control meter. This is that meter at the very bottom that shows you how far your backswing is. I prefer not to play with this on, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Then we're gonna go all the way down to the bottom. I'm gonna have the pin out. Actually, you know what? We'll leave the aim marker off. So it's pretty much the stock Legend default settings minus the distance control meter. Now there's 2 other options here that I'm going to jump into. They're not on this menu. I'm hopeful that they will add it to this menu either at launch or post launch. And one is the camera I talked about that is a necessity on the greens, and the other is the haptic feedback / vibration of the swing. So let's jump out and we'll turn those on and off as well. Next we'll go to the camera presentation, and this is that approach and putting camera I talked about. This is not on by default, but I will activate it. This will, on Legend, I won't have the scout cam on Legend, but when I get close to the green, I will have this approach and putting camera, and this is vital to the experience when putting, and you'll be able to see that in the gameplay. Essentially, it's just a camera, preset cameras that you can bounce through. There's 4 for approach, there's 4 while on the green, and it allows you to actually read the greens even though you don't have a green grid. The final setting I'm going to adjust is going to be in the controls area. We're going to go ahead and turn off the vibration of the swing. This is the haptic feedback vibration. So I prefer this off, and I know a lot of people will too, but there are some people that like it on. Basically, it's a way for when you go into your backswing, the game will actually vibrate at a distance that you've set. Now on Legendary, it's not really easy to do that because you don't have your cursor. But let's say you wanted to hit an 80% pitching wedge, you can move it down to 80%, and then when you go back to swing, your full swing will be 100%. It'll actually vibrate right at 80% with your animation, and then you can try to hit that. It's not easy to do, but it kind of gives you a little bit of a notation of like how far back that would be in your swing. I personally don't prefer it, and I hope that they add it to the difficulty menu so that way it can also be applied to the settings for your societies when you set those up after launch. Okay, so let's jump on in. Let's play 9 holes on these preferred Seamount settings. Go into local match here. Let's do, what should we play, huh? Maybe I should have decided this before I hit record. Let's just do TPC San Antonio. We'll do the front 9. And then we'll just keep it on the default conditions, which as you can see there are right there at the bottom. Firm fairways, soft greens, medium, slow, green speed. We'll go ahead and jump to a new round. I'll do the black tees, and I will do, let's do pin 3. Okay, we're gonna jump on in. I'm gonna mute the mic, and that way you guys can just enjoy the gameplay. I'll be back after I'm done.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K21. Today we are playing out of Bexar County, Texas, teeing this one up at the TPC San Antonio. Let us begin. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. And we're about 115 yards away. This one's heading to the rough. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Okay, here's our third shot. I think I lost it. Well, you're in the sand, so let's just get out of there and move on with our lives. That was lovely to watch from the bunker. Nice and close to the hole. Now let's do this. Looking pretty good. Well done. Loading up for a par 5 here. Oh, this one's slicing, I think. You are deep in the rough. Be careful. Be careful with this shot. Ooh, a little bit off on that swing. Make sure you check your swing meter. Well, you're still in it, but you were hitting from a pretty gross lie, so don't let it get you down. Looks like this one's going left. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Okay, here's your fourth. We've got 21 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, easy Tiger. Oh, that's frustrating. Let's get back on the green. Putt is about 11 feet. Oh, it's getting there. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. Nice putt. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Teeing up on hole number 3. Whoop, might be going long. Ended up just fine after all. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. Ooh. All right, nice little 2-foot putt. All right, let's head to the next. Okay, so that'll keep you at 5 over for the round. Bit of a long par 4 here. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. So let's put it in the fairway and take it from there. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. Let's go. Kick right. Kick right. And that approach was a bit wayward. And this is our 3rd shot. All right, par putt. quite make it there. Decent putt there for bogey. Sitting at 6 over for the round. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. Whoops. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. Come on, bounce to the right for us. And now that we're back on the fairway, let's take a look at hitting this green. Lining up an 8-foot putt. And as that putt drops, that's a second bogey in a row. Let's turn things around. 7 over for the round. And here we have a lovely par 4 hole. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. Come on, ball, kick to the right. Nice approach. Good stuff. Here we have a 17-foot putt. Well, didn't quite get there, did it? Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And that'll keep you at 7 over for the round. Teeing off now on the 7th. Come on, kick right, come on. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. Just not enough mustard on that one. Oh, that was close. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. Nicely done. And sitting at 9 over for the day. Teeing up here on the 8th hole. Something weird in that swing. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Heading for the rough here, I think. This one's your 3rd. A little wayward on that approach. And this is your 4th shot. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. All right, drop this on in and save your par. Oh, man. All right, let's give this a tap and be on our way. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. And you're sitting at 10 over today. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole. Unlucky. Unlucky. Setting up here from the deep stuff. This is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway.
Well, not the best result there. That was some gnarly stuff you had to hit from, though.
Ooh, that was a little awkward on the swing there. All right, this is your 4th shot. Looks like this one's your 5th shot. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. Ooh. All right, now we just got to finish up. Okay, finishing your round with a tap. Okay, at the end of the ball, 13 over par.
Boy, oh boy. There we go. That is 9 holes on what I would say are my preferred legendary settings, and it's pretty close to being the preset that they have ready for it, other than just minus the shot meter at the bottom there, the distance meter, and then obviously toggling on that camera and then turning off the haptic / vibration of the controller for the swing. That is a brutally hard mode. I do not play without green grids, so as you can tell, had some troubles reading the greens, but without that camera, it's pretty much impossible to have enough camera angles to even formulate information. So for me, this is how I like playing this mode, even though it's still brutally difficult. I had a good time. Even the couple of perfects that I had on swings, I felt good. You know, it's going to be tough to hit those tempo windows. Trust me, guys. It's pretty brutal. And obviously we'll get better as we play more of it, but I do think that the Master and the Legend swing difficulty are going to bring some nice added difficulty to both your drives, your approach shots, and the putting as well. So I'm excited about you guys getting your hands on it, and yeah, hopefully you have the same type of experience that I have, and I don't see why you wouldn't. But appreciate you stopping in on the channel. Thanks for some of the feedback I've got has been spectacular on all the other videos. I don't really make these that often. I think I'll try to make more as we go forward. So just want to thank you for that. As always, drop comments and anything else in the feedback down below. And you can always catch me live on twitch.tv/Seamount for life. We'll see you next time.